we are at the finishing stages. So I pull the accessory out of the way, pull the dress down so you can see where you're working. You're going to take the stand and insert it up through that little space that you left for it. And just get it in there and then just let it sit back down. Now take your wired ribbon and wrap this around. And before you pull it really tight, check the front, see if you like where it's winding up, and then give it a really good tightening down, and then make your bow. Okay, one of the nice things about using wire ribbon is you can get it tucked down really nice and tight, and then you can fluff it back out if you wish. And one of the original reasons that I designed this doll is it made me kind of think of my childhood around springtime when it was new dresses, and Mother would try to get us to wear pretty bows in our hair and so on. When I was in elementary school, we lived in a little town in Kansas, or actually on a farm outside of a little town in Kansas. And we played with kites a lot, and we chased butterflies, and we jumped rope. And years later, one of our family friends told me that all he remembered about me as a kid was that I was always in motion and my hair was always flying all around. So this girl kind of has the flying around hair like I did. Okay, trim the bows, or trim the tails of your bow. Alrighty. Okay, so our finishing touches are we need to trim this bow, and we need to decide what to do with her hair. And I think for right now, I'm just going to leave it the way it is, kind of flying all over the place, because after all, these girls are playing. With this particular style of yarn, you can see the thread that wraps around the yarn and creates the wave. If you want to go through and pick all of those out and snip them off, you'll wind up with this flyaway fluffy hair that just looks like it's going to go everywhere. And then you can trim it up. You can trim the hair with your scissors, and if you want to make adjustments or put other bows in, have a good time. Okay, so now we need to decide how is our little girl going to be posed on the stand itself. And once we've decided that, we'll flip back over, lift the bow up a little bit, and take a few stitches around the stand just to make sure it stays where you want it. And it will slide up and down a little bit, but by doing the stitches, you're not going to let it slide side to side. Okay. So again, just through everything, snug it down. Clip it off, and then you'll bring your bow back down over it and get everything arranged again. And again, this is a nice thing about wired ribbon, is you can mush it and squish it and then get it back where you want it. And there is our Playtime Pal. I'm going to stand her up and take a few pictures. I hope you enjoyed making the project, and I hope you'll look for more kits from Quirky Sue's Designs.